Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm in Muleshoe, Texas, which is about 70 miles northwest of Lubbock. Small town, population about 5,000 and 3,800 foot elevation, and they do have pretty good Verizon internet here. This is another free RV park. It's a small town though. However, they do have 15 restaurants within a short walking distance, about 1.5 miles at the most, of the RV park here. So I'll show you a little more of that detail. First, let me show you this board behind me. They have some ad spaces here for various services that RVers might need. Here are the RV park rules, and you can stay 3 nights for free for very good reason, as it says there, but you can stay an additional 5 nights for $25 a day if you really want to. So let's take a look around. And one more thing you need to know, as it says here, please respect our rules by parking properly. And it says, if you are not facing me, you are parked backwards. And I think they put that sign there because as I was looking around, it kind of seemed like it might make more sense the way things are arranged to park the other direction. So off to this side at the road is position number 1. And this is a real narrow driveway, only appropriate for like a van. But the table is on the wrong side. So the table is not for that position. The table is for this position. Picnic tables are always supposed to be on the passenger side, near the entry door to an RV. So I'm hooked up on the other side. There's a water faucet and a dump station, and they're all full hookups. There's 10 spaces, and the electricity hookup all have 20, 30, and 50. So this space would hook up there. However, their picnic table is on this side, right in front of the other hookup box for the RV to park there. And this table would be for an RV to park here and hook up there right beside that table. So you see how it's a little confusing? Plus, there's a big telephone pole log there, and this space actually seems to be like an alleyway. So if you park here, I would think you're like parking in an alleyway, but that's the way they have the arrangement. So this guy is hooked up there, right beside that picnic table, but his table would be this one over here that is positioned by the other hookup box. And this is space number 10, has that picnic table and the hookup box and a water faucet and a sewer dump. But just a few feet away is another sewer dump. So that would be for people in RVs just driving down this street that are coming just needing a dump. And this is a bit unusual. That dump by the street also has potable water. And then here near the highway is another sewer dump station. So this place has 10 parking spaces and 12 sewer dump stations. And above the sewer dump hole, it says safe drinking water, potable water, and here it says please use dump station for gray water disposal. No mention of black water disposal. But I'm sure you can dump both tanks. I think what they're trying to say is don't dump your gray water out anywhere else. And also here there is a donations box to help the city pay for maintenance of the RV park. And this building is interesting. I have no idea what's in this building, but I am not going to try and find out because there are alligators present. No thanks, and I'm not going to feed them either. So it's a nice RV park, just a little bit confusing in some ways. Now right across the street from the RV park is a Stripes convenience store, which also has a Subway. Then just one block down to the left from Stripes is a Chinese buffet restaurant. And then one block to the right is another restaurant where I'm going to go now and have lunch. So I'm going to go in and see what the Dinner Bells menu is like. By the way, right across the street there is this Muleshoe Heritage Center. Got a big horseshoe there and some old farm equipment. But that is about it. Not much for a heritage center. And a yellow building that doesn't say anything. Oops, correction. It is the Yellow Jacket Inn, but it looks like it hasn't been open for a mighty long time. Well, I guess there is more to the Heritage Center. There are several old buildings here. I thought they were just residences, but let me take a look. This might be a museum. It says Early Brands, and here is another sign about tours. I don't see anybody around though, not even one car where somebody might be in charge here, so I think you have to call that number for a guided tour. And this is a depot. The Santa Fe Depot. Let's see what's around back. It shows the city name there. And here is a sample track and some really old buildings. It's a really short track. And whatever this is, it kind of looks like what's left of a windmill. This says 1930 Granary. And back behind this big yard is the real railroad tracks. And here's a windmill that has a memory dedication on it. And this building is the old Muleshoe Ranch cookhouse. And there is the Dinner Bell. And I think these, instead of horseshoes, are actually mule shoes. I wonder where the city got its name. Well, that was a nice outdoor self-guided tour of the Muleshoe Historic Village. Well, they have a pretty good menu. I got me some pork chops. I'm halfway through eating it here. Got a salad and beans. So it's pretty good. So it's now day 2 for me in Muleshoe. And I have walked 5 blocks from the RV park. You can see there's a Pizza Hut there. And over here is a McDonald's. But this is what really attracted me. this Mexican restaurant. It's called Taqueria Guadalajara Buffet. It looks very Mexican, genuine type Mexican looking from the outside, and if that is truly a buffet, then I am really excited about a Mexican buffet, which is a very rare thing to find anywhere. And yes, they do have a buffet. Very nice. Well, that was really good. I even got some dessert. You got other things in the store here too. Well, there has been a few more RVers come through in the last couple days. This has been a nice little town to visit. But still, you gotta watch out for the alligators. Good day, folks.